Hey guys, Snowman here. No part of this video is AI, nor will AI ever be used on Tac-Knives channel. I want to do a quick video here for you. This is a Mel Parry survival knife that I ordered off of eBay, and when I got it, I quickly realized this is not an original. This is a copy, replica, fake, whatever you want to call it. See how thin it is? They did double up down here for that Mel Parry design for the hammer in. And I think he did a brilliant design on this. Mel Parry was a SAS soldier, British Special Forces SAS operative soldier, and I think he had a really outstanding career. He's no longer with us. But when I first saw his knife, I was like, okay, that looks cool. I saw a guy demoing it. When I went and looked up the specs, there's some places say it's a 1/4 inch thick blade. I've seen other places they specify the specs was thinner, but I'm thinking it should be close to 1/4 of the original. Again, with this being so thin, and I even, if you look at this wording, the way they stamped everything, it's a fake. So I made a template off this. I'm doing my own in 6.8mm blade stock, which is really thick and robust, out of 5160 spring steel. I'm calling it the Mel Parry Redux. That's what I've been working on out in my shop in my spare time right now. And it's coming along real nice. So I wanted to do a quick video update and tell you about this, because we're going to look at it on my version that I make with the thicker steel. And I think 5160 is just an outstanding choice for me to make this knife. And I'm honored to do that. And I'm not trying to make the knife because I'm not saying his isn't any good, his original version, because I'm sure it's outstanding. I've seen where they made it with 420 stainless steel, and in my opinion, if you got the thickness there, because this is going to be used primarily as a chopper in a survival situation. Of course, you're going to do the feather sticks and you're gonna do the cutting and all that. I get it, but there's people that would say, nah, 420 is not good enough. But you got to look at what the intended use is. I think you're going to be using this more for chopping than worried about keeping a long edge retention for cutting. So I think his choice for 420 plus marketing, when you're making a lot of knives, it cuts your costs down. But the 5160 is going to really perform in the 6.8mm blade stock that I'm making. So let's go over this real quick. He's got these top serrations here. Those are designed to cut rope. I'm going to emulate that as best I can. I'm going to do a handmade version. I've got the exact same knife being built as far as the shape of the knife, the profile. It's a bolo profile, recurve. We're going to have, you can do light tapping, hammering with this top part. This one has dual choles. Mine's just going to have the bottom chole. I'm going to leave the top straight. It'll have an integral guard. I'm going to reuse the G10 scales off this and put it on mine. And then I'm going to double up. I'm going to put some, probably going to use 1/8 inch 5160 thick. I'm not sure, but it's going to be 5160. I'm doubling this up, and it's going to have a titanium pin through it for that beefed up hammer in for hammering, The whole idea was for this, with his triangle hole here, was to pull nails. I don't know how much nails you're going to need to pull in a survival situation, but I really think that triangle hole through there just looks totally cool. And I think it's like, again, I just think it's a really outstanding idea that he come up with for this one. And it's going to index really nice too. So I'm going to do my primary grinds. Mine are going to just be a little bit higher than this on the primary grinds, and my blade's going to be slightly bigger. Of course, it's going to be that 6.8 millimeter blade stock. This one has 2 holes. That's another thing that led me to believe this is a China copy, because his originals had 3. But I did see some, again, that had 2. But as far as blade thickness, I got different blade thicknesses from people that were posting on this. So I really don't know what the original blade thickness was, but I just know that mine being 6.8, it's going to be really robust. And so yeah, so then I'll sandblast mine. It'll get differential heat treated and tempered, of course. I'm going to sandblast it, and then I'm going to put a nice textured Teflon coating black over the sandblasting, which really adheres to that sandblasting and doesn't just come off. It's a really durable coating that I do. So I'm real excited about that. You guys will see that. I'll upload a couple more videos on the Mel Parry Redux survival knife. Appreciate you guys stopping by, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.